Good morning. Happy Friday. It's here. Baseball tournament. I'll be out watching baseball again. We have Commodity Corner. Okay. Now, commodities still very exciting. Very moving around like crazy. Grain markets exploding. Will it ever stop? Of course it will. The grain markets are all in what we would call blow-off territory. I promise you that in some period between now and whenever, they will be much lower than they are now. But we do not try to trade or sell until we get some confirmation that they're starting to go lower. Okay? But certainly we are not going to buy into a blow-off condition because we know that it's only a matter of time before the blow-off gets resolved out and the market starts to come off. Okay? But you have to respect it. Okay? Don't try to pick the top. Look for it, watch it, observe it, and try to find a level. Crude oil is having one heck of a move. Okay, came all the way up from 77 into the 90s. You got to watch this 92 level. I would expect that crude is going to fail. I would expect that it's still in downtrend. But again, we always have to respect the direction. Our job in the commodity business is not to try to pick tops or bottoms, but to get with the flow, because the flow is very trendy once they get going. And of course, gold continues to be the product that I think is going down and going to continue to go down. I think you want to be a seller of gold at every opportunity, every rally, every resistance point. You want to look to be a seller. So we have had on, for a big portion, when anytime commodities are in play big, they usually call that the risk-on trade, which people are willing to, they have a higher appetite for risk, which is fine, no big deal. But we don't trade that way. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to try to find a key spot, a key level, whether to buy or to sell, doesn't matter. Okay, we're going to look for a key spot. Okay, I'm going to watch the grain markets right now, and if they start to fail, I'm going to try to find a level that says this is my time to go ahead and get short, because I know that that's the market. The gold market, I'm going to look for a spot. It's always a question about looking for the spots. Okay, you have to also keep in mind what's going on with the bonds. The bonds can still continue to be in the big bubble. Okay. But again, you can't fight that trend. It's an uptrend. Why do you want to fight it? Okay? And then, of course, the dollar. Okay? Now, the dollar has a real effect on all these commodities. If you get a stronger dollar and stronger commodity prices, that means that the commodities are really getting squeezed. Because typically, weaker dollar means higher prices because they're benchmarked against each other. So, something to keep an eye on. But in the meantime, commodities continue to rise. This week, predictions. Okay? I like everything to be lower. I'm going to stick with that tack. I think that, obviously I'm not shorting the grains, but I would think they would be lower. I will look for spots to short the markets. I think that those are up at the resistance levels. So everybody have a great weekend. Remember Bubba's picks for Friday, the Bubba Show. We'll talk to you on Monday. Have a great one. Thank you so much.